Hey everyone, it's David here from the I-Fal podcast team. Welcome to our little English corner. I hope you're sitting comfortably with a coffee or tea. Today we have some fun news stories, little bites of English, no stress, just practice. We'll talk about a reality TV star, some cool shows for April, a big business deal with Romania, and a local suggestion to help workers. Ready? Let's go. First, let's dive into reality TV. Have you heard of Big Brother? It's that show where people live together in a big house and we watch them all day. One contestant, Gal Rubin, is making waves. According to the article, Gal was a perfect survivor in the past, but now she's a real nightmare for her housemates. She complains all the time. She acts very righteous. And she keeps talking about her own problems, like she's the only one who suffers. The other people in the house call her the ultimate nemesis. They also made a full guide for all the couples inside the house, but Gal is the one everyone talks about. From an Israeli point of view, this kind of person reminds me of that friend who always finds something to complain about, whether it's the coffee, the weather, or the Wi-Fi. We all know someone like that. Watching Gal on TV can be a little exhausting, but it's also entertaining. I sometimes sit with my friends and we laugh about how she turns every small issue into a big drama. If you ever want to practice English by watching reality shows, pay attention to how people complain or defend themselves. You can learn a lot of useful phrases like, "I'm really upset because," or "You don't understand my point of view." Next up, let's talk about TV series for April 2026. The article lists a bunch of shows that are worth watching. Guess what's coming back? Malcolm in the Middle? Yes, that classic comedy about a funny family. There's also Margot Needs Money, a new series about a young woman trying to pay her bills. Then we have fresh shows from the creators of Ale Catan and The Agency, and even a local version of Schitt's Creek. If that's not enough, the final seasons of The Boys, Charmed, and Euphoria are on the list. And of course, new seasons of Closed Circle Crime, Nerves, and more. For us here in Israel, it's great to see both international hits and local productions side by side. I like to plan my study schedule around my favorite shows, study English for an hour, then treat myself to an episode. Plus, if you watch with English subtitles, it's a perfect mix of learning and fun. You can try writing down new words or expressions like plot twist, season finale, or cliffhanger. And don't worry if you don't catch everything at first. Rewind, listen again, and you'll see your English improve. Our third story is a business one. Romania ordered a big drone from the Israeli company Elbit Systems 3 years ago. The model is called Watchkeeper X. But now Romania is unhappy because the delivery is late. They even fined Elbit $70 million. Romania's defense minister said the deal is in danger and they might cancel it. Elbit responded, saying that they will perform a final test delivery of the drone this month. This kind of news shows how international business can be tricky. Imagine you order a new phone or a laptop and it keeps getting delayed. You'd be frustrated too. For big companies, delays can mean huge fines and a damaged reputation. It's like when you promise your friend coffee at 3, but you arrive at 4. You lose trust, right? For language learners, business stories like this teach useful vocabulary. Delivery, fine, contract, and cancel. Next time you read an article, see if you can spot these words and understand their context. Finally, let's look at a local story about helping workers. The Histadrut, our national labor union, proposed using a special fund to give 150 million shekels to employees who didn't get their salary at the start of the crisis. They want to use a dedicated compensation pool, But the finance ministry says no. They worry about where the money will come from. On the other hand, some business leaders argue it's unfair to treat public and private workers differently. They say the plan could really help people who struggled without pay. This topic hits close to home because many young Israelis work part-time while they study. Maybe you've waited for your paycheck and it was late, and you felt stressed. Such stories remind us that money issues affect everyone. In English, you'll see words like compensation, fund, ministry, and unfair. Try making your own sentences. The government refused the request, or workers need fair treatment. Practicing with real news keeps your vocabulary fresh. All right, that's it for today's episode. I hope these summaries gave you a nice dose of English and a bit of Israeli flavor. I really enjoyed helping you learn some English today. Don't forget to check out the I-Fal app for more practice. Only 20 shekels per lesson. See you next time, and keep it relaxed and fun. Bye.